Chocolate is always
the euphemism.
Good.
Jack Edo would just be like, oh my God.
Will you just calm down?
Calm down? Calm down! You've got a gun. The wing mirror has been shot off, and I don't even know how we got to this van.
Oh, we stole it.
We stole it. We stole it.
I would suggest that there's less of the James Bond comparison than people are making, because Judith has gone through something in her life that is so dark. And I would imagine that there are, unfortunately, plenty of people who have had a similar thing of, you know, being left in a home, in an orphanage or whatever, and then homed, and then fostered out, and then put back, and fostered out and put back, and what that does to someone's emotions, psyche, all of it. So I understand that people make the connection with James Bond because of the fighting of it all. But it almost does Tessa Coates a disservice to create these parallels, because Judith is rich in her tapestry. And I hope that once everybody has watched the whole thing, they will let Judith Burton stand alone and not be compared so much.
I think in the pantheon of characters like this, she's more like an Emma Peel.
Yes.
You know, and that's a name we haven't heard in a while.
No, absolutely.
You know, right?
I don't want to say comparing so much, because I definitely don't think that they're the same kind of character. I guess more so the action genre versus,
Yeah.
Well, like we don't have a friendship.
We don't have
anything to point to. We have nothing to point to, which is why I'm glad that we get to establish Judith.
Yeah.
So that people will now draw comparisons and say, Judith Burton.
Yeah.
I hope not.
No.
I hope that gets to be a secret between the two of them. Because think about it. If people know her real name, then she's vulnerable. She's extremely vulnerable. So
she's in on it now.
I hope not. I hope we don't tell you guys.
No.
They have to have a secret between the two of them, you know.
And also we've got the secrets of who she's been sleeping with since she broke up with her husband.
Exactly.
I know. And she, had fun at the hostel, but then she didn't have fun at the hotel room with the Interpol guy. They only had Tolbarone, so.
Well, chocolate is always
the euphemism.
Good.
Jack Edo would just be like, oh my God.
Well, if you believe something about a person for 20 years and then you find out nothing you've been told is actually true, you will question everything until you see the evidence. And as evidenced by that apartment, there was only one area that she actually lived in, and that was the true room. And so I love that reveal that she is exactly wait, we're doing spoilers. Okay. That Judith is exactly who she has presented herself to be, which is, thank God, for Debbie.
It's like she's living in 10% of her apartment, but it means she's living in 10% of her life.
Her life, yeah.
We kind of ad-libbed that.
Yeah, we did.
End, didn't we?
Because that's exactly what Debbie would do at this point. She's a woman of the law. No more of these people coming back.
Yeah, so, and Judith's just like, Jesus, can we just have a drink? Could you unslit a throat?
I want Billy to come back,
We need to get him some reconstructive surgery on the neck. I
was really rooting for the two of them.
Yeah, the scene on the roof, I think, was really special for me and for Ed. So yeah, I was really shocked reading that as late on as I did.
Yeah, and we love Ed as an actor too. I mean, what a find a joy.
Yeah, he's just charismatic as all hell in that role.
Yeah.
And he has a difficult line to walk as well, because he has the kind of funny, cheeky chappy of it all. But when they lock into each other, you really believe that they have found something in each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the same with his relationship with Debbie as well. Completely different things. And when we're walking along as this triumvirate, you buy both relationships and if he's in the middle, you buy, there's us either side and then him independently with both of us. And that's not easy to do.
No.
I haven't even yet. I mean, I haven't even dared to think about that. Yeah. You know, I'm just, I can't wait for people to see the places we go to. And I just want to give one little shout out to our set designer. Absolutely the most extraordinary sets I've ever seen up close.
Me too.
Ever.
Me too.
They're brilliant.
Always, every week. But I would say that for every department. And it was a multinational show.
Yeah.
We had people from Canada, our DP was from Spain. One of our DPs was from Canada. Our costume designer was from the UK.
Yeah. But then all those teams out there, the
Czech
teams, hair and makeup, New Zealand.
New Zealand. I mean, America for some of us. I mean, it was beautiful. And the Czech crew, I mean, it was great.
Total melting pot of everyone just pulling together on quite a long shoot. And my God, all the fruits of our labor are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I liked everything about it. I like this genre. I like action comedy, and I like action comedy romance. And I love the idea of being the boss in that context. And, it's kind of my thing, I read a lot of espionage. I know a lot about those kind of books and those kind of films and TV series. And he's just, it's the kind of part that if you're a very lucky guy, which I am, you would expect to play at my stage of my life, and he's a very, very, very complicated character, as you discover. There's lots of surprises, lots of reveals towards the end. I truly I didn't see them coming, and I hope the audience, obviously the audience won't either. So that's very satisfying. And I love the whole thing because, Tessa Coates, who wrote the scripts and has produced the show, has done a really, really, really good job. I think within this genre, it's kind of moved it on. It's very, very smart. This is not just PR. It's smart. It's a very smart, funny thing. And I love my part. I love my office. I love my desk. I like my suits. I like my car. I love my gun. So I'm very happy, No, I don't think so. I think that's the central fact of his life, and he's, you do think that he is completely without empathy for the first couple of episodes or maybe longer. And it's such a big reveal to discover that he has this complicated emotional struggle and these events in his life which have been so significant. So from the acting point of view, obviously, it's very it's rich pickings, and it makes it so much more fulfilling to play. I think it must be torture. I think, to think of her, to putting her in danger, in dangerous situations. I think it's going to be very interesting if we get the opportunity to see how that develops, because that would kill anybody. I mean, that's a really tough decision. So we'll see what happens should there be a season 2. Sure. I think you're right. Yeah. I mean, he wants her within his sphere and keep her, within arm's length, so he can protect her, and he can govern events to some degree, which is the only option he's got, really, I think, from where he's coming from. Well, that's a big question. I mean, and it depends, I mean, I'm bound to say that yes, I suppose. Not that I'm a big on defending my character, I don't really, I don't mind if he's just an unredeemable villain. I'm quite happy with that, I think, and probably the strict answer is yes, he's unredeemable. because, you know, I mean, you can't, how can you think otherwise? But also, you know, it just makes it quite entertaining.